All right, Brand, when it comes to tiling, sometimes we just don't get enough time to do it before we
Oh,
plant in the
come
spring
on.
or
There's
in
all
the fall.
kinds of time to do it. The whole thing is you need to get your tile plow running in crop. And this is one of the biggest misconceptions about tiling out there is people think, oh, I have to do it in the spring or I have to do it in the fall after I pull my crop out. No way. We've done 3/4 of all our tiling in crop. That's the very best time to do it because you've got the most traction out there. The weather's warm, so everybody's excited to be out there working on tiling. It's a lot of fun to do it. It's easy to do, and you don't rip up that much crop. I know everybody gets worried about, oh, I don't want to tear up my nice crop. Guess what? You don't have a nice crop. That's why you're tiling, okay? So you're going to tear it. Well, I'm serious. Of all these years we've been tiling, we have yet to show up any negative thing on the yield map where we ran the tile plow through. It doesn't happen. You're making the ground better from then on. But the thing is, you want to be out there early. So we want that corn less than a foot tall. We want the soybeans less than a foot tall. And then certainly you could tile after you take your wheat off in the summer.
Well, that's the whole thing. When you've got a multi-crop system, you can do different things. So you have a few acres of wheat and you're normally a mostly corn and soybean guy. Well, have some acres of wheat, and then you can get out there in the summer and do some tiling. And also, you think about it, those wet fields are the ones that get planted last. The fields where you have good drainage, they're the ones that you're in early in the spring. So you get done planting, the last few fields you planted, they're the ones where you got the drainage problems. So get right back out in there as those crops start emerging from the ground and get that tile put in when you have a little bit of time.
We're not going to talk through all the details of tiling today because we've gone through many of the merits of tiling in the past and all the benefits. But the thing is, we wanted to discuss this just a little bit today to make sure that you're ready to go as soon as your planter is done. I mean, literally the next day after you're done planting in the spring, you should have your tile plow hooked up and ready to go. I know ours will be on our farm. We'll plant corn, then we'll plant soybeans. Once the soybeans are done, the very next day we will be in the field and we will be tiling. So you've got a little time maybe before planting in your area. Make sure you've got your permits ready. You've got everything all set to go. You've got the machine tested out. You're ready to tile as soon as planting is done.
When you're out there planting or tiling, don't forget to keep an eye out for our Weed of the Week. We'll show you how to control it coming up next.